War Secretary Hegseth is now accused of war crimes. One of your top DC Daily headlines for December 1. Why did President Trump get an MRI? President Trump says he'll release the results of his October MRI exam, but he says he has no idea what part of his body was scanned in October. The president says he'll release the results of the scan, but hasn't said why the MRI was done. He said on Sunday he'll release the results after Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said the president is, quote, fading physically and called for the release of the test results. Did War Secretary Pete Hegseth order U.S. troops to commit a war crime? Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are questioning the Trump administration after multiple reports that Hegseth ordered a secondary strike against survivors of an initial strike off the coast of Venezuela. Senators on the Armed Services Committee now plan to hold public hearings on the strikes. Secretary Hegseth says the orders and military actions were lawful, claiming the reports are, quote, fake news. The UN, though, has called the U.S. strikes a human rights violation. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff expected to travel to Russia to meet with President Putin as negotiators are trying to hammer out a peace deal to end the war in Ukraine. Senior Trump administration officials met with Ukrainian officials in Miami on Sunday to hammer out some sort of final details on the U.S. plan to end Russia's invasion. President Trump, though, not at that meeting.